Joining the force. News 3 reporter Samantha German sat down with the police chief of Newport News. She is joining us live from the police department there. So, Sam, what did the chief have to say about their hiring process?
Yeah, Jessica, well, Chief Steve Drew says that he can only speak for his department. He can't speak for anyone else, but he does say that he believes that they are successful when it comes to community relations. But of course, there is always room to grow and to learn from past mistakes. So Chief Drew goes on to say that it is vital and just important to have citizen input during the hiring process, to work with the youth in every high school in the city and to get involved in their community, like holding community walks, not just when something tragic happens. Chief Drew goes on to say how important it is to have good reviews, not just once a year, but for every quarter of a year, looking at and addressing citizens' complaints in the Internal Affairs Office, where every complaint is investigated and reviewed and signed by the chief. Now, when it comes to the hiring process for the Newport News Police Department, Chief Drew says there is a department psychologist that does an in-depth psych evaluation. Their background investigators are former police officers who have retired. There are home visits where officers meet the family, and of course a search on social media. The department is not just looking at posts, but what sites are being visited as well.
I want to know why they wanted to get into this field in the first place. I think sometimes when you're sitting one-on-one and you have those conversations, why do you want to get into law enforcement? What is it that you want to do here? What drew you to this? Why did you choose this agency? What do you know about our agency? What do you know about our city? What's your 5-year plan? Is this something you want to do for a couple years, or is this a career for you?
They get all the same training that you get at.
So starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon, there's more of my one-on-one interview with Chief Drew. I also speak with one local woman who talks about how she's feeling right now with the racial tensions happening in our country and what she believes needs to happen. Live here in the city of Newport News, Samantha German, News 3.